Hello everyone, and welcome to our video on the amazing world of artificial intelligence. Today we are going to explore how AI works in the simplest way possible. Our journey will be fun and easy to follow. By the end, you will feel both entertained and more knowledgeable about AI. So, what exactly is artificial intelligence? AI means giving machines the ability to learn and make decisions, much like a human mind. Imagine a computer that can learn new tricks on its own. This is the magic of AI at work. At its heart, AI is about using data to teach computers. Just like you learn from experience, computers learn from examples. Think of data as little pieces of information, like words in a book. These pieces help a computer understand and interact with the world around it. Now, imagine you want to teach a computer to recognize cats. You would show it many pictures of cats until it learns what a cat looks like. This process of learning from many examples is called training. The computer uses these examples to adjust its thinking and make smart choices. Training a computer is similar to how a child learns from experience. A child learns by watching, practicing, and sometimes making mistakes, and so does a computer. The computer goes through a process that helps it see patterns in the data. It is a bit like connecting dots to reveal a clear picture. One of the most exciting parts of AI is called machine learning. Machine learning is a way for computers to learn from data without needing very strict, step-by-step instructions. It is like learning to ride a bike by trying, falling, and then trying again. Over time, both you and the computer get better at the task. In machine learning, the computer finds patterns in data on its own. It then uses these patterns to make decisions or predictions about new information. A common method in machine learning is called a neural network. Neural networks are inspired by the way our own brains work. Our brain is made of many tiny cells called neurons. Neural networks work in a similar way by using many small units to process information. Imagine a neural network as a team of helpers working together. Each helper does a small part of the work, and together they solve a big puzzle. A neural network learns by adjusting small parts in its system with every new example. This process is like turning tiny knobs on an old radio until the sound comes in clear. There are many types of machine learning methods. Some work with clear instructions, while others learn on their own by finding patterns. Supervised learning is when the computer is given the correct answers in advance. This helps the computer learn by comparing its own guesses with the right answers. For example, to teach a computer to tell cats from dogs, you show it labeled pictures. It is like having a teacher by your side while you learn something new. Unsupervised learning is different because the computer does not get any labels. It must find hidden patterns and group similar data on its own, much like exploring without a map. Another exciting type of learning is called reinforcement learning. In reinforcement learning, the computer learns by trying different actions and receiving rewards for good choices. The computer takes actions, sees if the results are good or bad, and adjusts its behavior. It is very similar to learning how to play a video game, where every move helps you get better. All these methods show that AI can learn in many ways. Every approach helps the computer become more skilled and accurate over time. Now, let's look at some real examples of AI in our everyday lives. You might not notice it, but AI is all around us, making life easier and more fun. When you talk to a voice assistant like Siri or Alexa, you are using AI. These assistants listen to your words and try to help by understanding what you mean. When you use a smartphone camera that recognizes faces, AI is at work. It quickly figures out whose face it is, much like you recognize a friend in a crowd. Streaming services use AI to suggest movies or songs that match your taste. They learn from what you have enjoyed in the past and then recommend similar choices. Every time you shop online, AI helps by recommending products you might like. It makes your shopping experience personalized and more enjoyable. In video games, AI creates smart opponents that learn to challenge you. This makes the game exciting, with new surprises every time you play. AI even helps doctors diagnose illnesses by looking at images like X-rays. It can spot small details and patterns that might be hard for the human eye to catch. All these examples show how AI can make our lives better and simpler. It helps us solve everyday problems and opens up exciting possibilities. Now that we know what AI is, let's dive a little deeper into how it learns. The process is both simple and powerful when you break it down step by step. The first step in AI learning is collecting data. Data is like the building blocks or puzzle pieces that come together to form a clear picture. Imagine you are building a puzzle and each piece is a small bit of data. The more pieces you have, the clearer the overall image becomes. Quality data is very important for AI to learn well. Without good, clean data, a computer can learn the wrong lesson. Sometimes the data can be messy or incomplete. In such cases, the computer might get confused and make mistakes. That is why data often needs to be cleaned and organized before being used. This step is like sorting all the puzzle pieces so you can see the picture more clearly. Once the data is ready, the computer starts training its model. A model is like a blueprint that shows how the computer will make decisions. During training, the computer looks for patterns in the data. It adjusts its model a little bit each time it sees a new example. The computer uses math and simple rules to learn these patterns. It is a bit like following a recipe step by step to bake a cake. After training, the computer can use its model to make decisions on new data. This means it can look at something it hasn't seen before and make a smart guess. This process is very much like learning to ride a bike. At first, you might fall a few times, but eventually you ride smoothly and confidently. The computer also learns from its mistakes. Every error it makes is a chance to improve and adjust its approach. In simple terms, AI learns by trial and error. It tries, makes mistakes, and then uses those mistakes to get better. This learning cycle continues until the computer becomes very good at its task. Just like a musician practices until they can play a song perfectly, AI practices to master its skills. A major tool in AI is something called an algorithm. An algorithm is a set of clear instructions that tells the computer exactly what to do. Think of an algorithm as a simple recipe for solving a problem. It breaks down the task into small, easy-to-follow steps. Many algorithms work together to create the smart behavior we see in AI systems. Each algorithm plays a part in helping the computer learn and make decisions. Sometimes, these algorithms are very simple, and sometimes they are quite complex. Yet, they all share the same goal of making the computer smarter over time. One important method used in training is called gradient descent. You can think of gradient descent like rolling down a hill to find the lowest point, which helps the computer improve gradually. It helps the computer adjust its model by making small, careful changes. Each small adjustment brings the computer's performance a bit closer to perfection. The more the computer practices, the better these adjustments become. This means its model improves, making its decisions more accurate. Neural networks, which we mentioned earlier, use many small units called neurons to process data. Each neuron handles a tiny part of the information, and together, they create a powerful system. These neurons are organized into layers. The first layer takes in raw data, while the last layer produces the final answer. In between are hidden layers that work together to uncover deep and complex patterns. This layered structure is very similar to how our brains process information. Even though computers do not feel emotions, their neural networks mimic the way we process information. This design allows AI to perform tasks that seem very human, from recognizing faces to understanding speech. AI can also improve over time without constant human help. Once set up, it can keep learning from new data as it comes in, a process known as continuous learning. This means AI is always in a state of improvement, like a student who never stops learning. Every new piece of data is another lesson that makes the AI a little bit smarter. The magic of AI is that it can find hidden patterns we might never notice. It can uncover secrets in the data that are too subtle for us to see with our eyes. For example, AI can help predict the weather by analyzing many factors. It looks at temperature, pressure, and other details to forecast what the weather will be like. AI can also help find new medicines by spotting patterns in chemical data. It can suggest promising combinations that might be missed by human researchers. This shows how AI can be a powerful tool in science and medicine. It opens up new possibilities for discoveries that can improve our lives. As AI continues to grow, it is being used in many new and exciting areas. From self-driving cars to smart homes, AI is changing the way we live every day. Self-driving cars are a great example of AI in action. They use sensors, cameras, and smart algorithms to navigate roads safely and efficiently. The car's computer processes vast amounts of information in real time. It makes decisions quickly to keep you safe on the road. Smart homes use AI to control everyday items like lights and temperature. They learn your habits and adjust settings automatically to keep you comfortable. Online services also use AI to improve your experience. Streaming services, for example, recommend shows based on what you like to watch. Shopping websites suggest products based on your past choices. This personalized touch makes shopping easier and more enjoyable. AI is even making its way into education. It can help create personalized lessons that match each student's unique learning style. Imagine having a tutor who knows exactly how you learn best. AI can act like that tutor, adapting to your pace and helping you grow. All these examples show that AI is becoming a helpful part of our everyday lives. It is a tool that makes tasks simpler and opens up new opportunities. Now, let's take a moment to understand how all these smart algorithms come together. The process is a bit like building a bridge from many small, sturdy pieces. Each part of an AI system works like a brick in a wall. When these bricks are assembled carefully, they create something strong and useful. Designing AI is a lot like solving a puzzle. Every piece of data and every algorithm has its own place in the big picture. Engineers and scientists work very hard to create these AI systems. They test, refine, and adjust them to make sure they work correctly. Even though the ideas behind AI might seem complex at first, the basics are very simple. It is all about learning from data and making better decisions over time. We have talked about many ways in which AI learns. Now, let's look at some of the challenges that AI faces. AI is not perfect and can sometimes make mistakes. Just like a human, a computer can learn the wrong lesson if the data is not good. Sometimes AI can get confused by bad or missing information. This is why having high-quality data is so important for success. Another challenge is that AI systems can sometimes be hard to understand. It can be tricky to know exactly how a computer reached its decision. This is known as the black box problem. Even experts can find it difficult to explain every detail of how an AI system works. Many researchers are working to make AI more transparent and easier to trust. They are finding ways to show clearly how decisions are made. Ethics is another very important part of the AI story. We must always think about how AI is used and how it affects our lives. Some people worry that AI might take over jobs or make unfair decisions. It is important to use AI in ways that help everyone and cause no harm. Many companies and experts are setting rules and guidelines for using AI safely. They work to ensure that AI benefits society as a whole. There is a big discussion around fairness in AI. We want to be sure that the computer makes decisions that are right for everyone. Learning about AI helps us see both its amazing promise and its challenges. It reminds us to be careful and thoughtful as we use these powerful tools. Now, let's take a look at the future of AI. The world of AI is growing and changing every day. New breakthroughs in AI happen all the time. Scientists and engineers are constantly finding new ways for computers to learn and help us. In the future, AI might help solve big problems like climate change. It could find new ways to protect our planet and make our environment healthier. AI might also help us explore space in new ways. It can assist in navigating spacecraft and even help find new planets. The possibilities with AI are almost endless. It is like having a tool that can adapt to many different tasks and challenges. As AI grows, we must always use it wisely. It is important to remember that AI is a tool created by people, for people. We must guide AI with care and thoughtful rules. This will help ensure that AI is used for good and makes a positive impact. The journey of AI is just beginning. There is still so much to learn and explore in this exciting field. Remember that every great technology started small. AI is growing step by step, just like a baby learning to walk. Every day, AI becomes a little smarter and a little more helpful. It learns from the data we provide and, in turn, helps us learn more about our world. You might wonder what skills you need to work with AI. The good news is that you can start learning with simple ideas and small projects. There are many free resources available online to help you learn about AI. You can explore, experiment, and even build your own little programs. Learning about AI can open many doors for you in the future. It is an exciting field full of creativity, discovery, and endless potential. Even if you are not a computer expert, you can still enjoy and benefit from AI. It touches so many parts of our lives, from entertainment to healthcare. Every time you use a smart app or gadget, you are experiencing AI in action. This shows how technology can be both fun and very useful. We have seen how AI learns from data and makes decisions based on patterns. We have looked at how it helps in many areas of our everyday life. We have also seen that there are challenges and important questions to answer. But with careful work and continued learning, we can overcome these challenges. AI is a tool that grows with us. It is our partner in solving the puzzles of the world. As you watch this video, I hope you see AI as something both exciting and full of potential. It is a field that is always evolving and offering new ideas to explore. Remember that learning about AI is like exploring a new land. Every step you take reveals more wonders and surprises. The journey may seem long at first, but every bit of learning is a step forward. Each small idea builds on the last to create a big, amazing picture. I encourage you to ask questions and explore more about AI. Curiosity is the best guide on any adventure. Today, you have taken your first steps into the world of artificial intelligence. Be proud of the knowledge you have gained and let it inspire you to learn even more. The ideas we discussed are the building blocks of AI. They may seem simple on their own, but together, they create something truly amazing. You have learned that AI is about teaching machines to learn from data. It is like helping a friend master a new skill by sharing examples and practice. We have seen that computers can learn from trial and error. This process makes them smarter with each attempt, just like we do. Neural networks work like tiny brains, with many small parts working together. This shows how simple ideas can combine to create powerful tools. AI is not magic, even though it can seem magical when it works well. It brings together math, data, and creative ideas to solve problems. Our exploration today shows that AI is both fun and very useful. It is a tool that can help us solve everyday problems and open new paths to discovery. I hope you feel excited about what you have learned. Artificial intelligence is a field full of endless possibilities waiting for curious minds like yours. Remember, every expert in AI once started with the basics. You can continue learning and exploring step by step at your own pace. Keep your mind open and always ask questions. Curiosity is the key that unlocks more knowledge and new adventures. Thank you for joining this journey into the world of AI. Your interest is the first step in understanding one of the most powerful tools of our time. We hope this video has made the idea of AI both simple and fun. Remember, every great discovery begins with a simple idea and a curious mind. The world of AI is waiting for you to explore its many wonders. With every new fact you learn, you join the adventure of shaping a better future. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most of all, keep wondering about how things work. Your curiosity will lead you to amazing discoveries and help build a smarter world. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you feel entertained, inspired, and ready to dive even deeper into the world of artificial intelligence.